Hey, what's up, everyone? Great to see you. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm Stefan. Thanks for joining me. This is the White Dog Tarot. We're going to be doing some free readings today. And yeah, for everybody new, it's so great to meet you. I'm Stefan. All my live shows are free. And when I'm not mobile streaming and I have a working desktop computer, I do offer a live caller show. So if anyone ever wants to call in the show when I'm not mobile streaming, I'd love to have you on. Yeah, hope you guys are having a great day. I am. I'm feeling good today. Hi, Haley. And yeah, before we get started, I do have a membership program too, so check that out. Haley, I think you're new here. It's great to meet you. You just joined yesterday? Well, it's great to have you. Thanks for finding my show. Hey, what's up, Yona? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Did I say that right? I've been learning Swedish, obviously. Yona, did you listen to my voice note in the Death Squad group chat? Did you listen to it? I had a crazy idea. Damn, my Swedish is good. You're funny. It's not. Not as good as your English. All right. Well, I'll let you listen to it. Sometimes I get sucked into trying to have personal conversations on my live show. Oh, whatever, I'll just say it. I had this crazy idea. Amanda said she doesn't think we can make it happen, but I'm forever optimistic. We should rent a house or cabin in Sweden that's in the middle of all of us, that we can all meet at for like a couple days. Because I know that if Amanda and I drove to visit Kaisa, it'd be like a 12-hour drive, so. How fun would that be? That would be so fun, right? We can do it. We can make it happen. It's not like they're gonna fire you guys. I thought it would be so fun. We could do it this summer. I mean, what else are we gonna fucking spend our money on? What's up, David? Great to see you. You know, guys, I just realized my shirt ripped. You're going to App's cabin? I'll be there. I'll be there. What, are you gonna take the ferry? You take the ferry? Hey, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Can you remind me what your name is again? I'm sorry. I give sociopath vibes. Angel, I don't even think you could fucking define sociopath without ChatGPT. Stop trying to project your past relationships on me. Hey, mijo. Kizzy. Amanda, how are you? I didn't get salty. I get offended by fucking ignorant people. You're right, Angel. I'm a total sociopath. That's why I left my old career to have a completely free show to help people. Because that's what sociopaths do, right? Clinical sociopaths. They leave jobs that pay 130 grand a year to try to be in service of other people completely for free. Textbook sociopath. Hey, Susan. For an hour straight. Yona, some of the things you send us in that group chat are deeply disturbing. That ASMR thing with the duck, that like haunted me all night. That's right, Kizzy. All right, Angel. Well, we appreciate your feedback. Thanks. I guess it's good to have you. She's by far the most disturbed. What do you think? What do you think her attachment style is, Manda? Hey, very rare. You didn't make me sad. I don't even know you, Angel. You definitely didn't make... The only person who could make me sad is a woman that I fall madly in love with. I certainly don't get triggered by strangers. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna push back if you judge somebody you don't know and say they seem like a sociopath, but I'm doing great, Kizzy. I'm doing good. Yeah, and for everybody new, please feel free to join my membership. Leech. Guys, I need to learn how to sew. I feel like I wear my clothing so hard that it rips. You're funny, Kiz. It is lovely to see a good love story. You have lustful desires that you're not proud of? David, what the fuck does that mean? Are they legal? Your lustful desires? Because I have lustful desires every night about one person. I mean, I had some last night. Nothing wrong with that. You thought it was a fashion thing, mijo? My ripped shirt? Thank you, Manda. Duck. Did you say you want to touch me? Angel? I'm not gonna ignore you, David. too old for Discord? What do you mean? It's like a group chat. Kizzy, you should check it out. It's pretty fun. Amanda and Yona did a really good job setting it up. There's like a chat for where we can all just talk. There's a page, I don't know what we call them. There's a sub channel for pictures of animals. It's pretty good. It's basically just an extension of this. I gotta say, Angel, you're a very puzzling person. I mean, first you said I'm a sociopath, and now you said you want to touch me. But it's great to meet you. Okay. Oh, if anybody's interested in a private reading this week, I have free time. I offer half-hour readings for 40 and hour readings for 75. So please just email me. Oh, Yona and Amanda, I just had an idea. Would it be possible on the Discord to set up a sub channel, or like, I don't know what we call them, like another, you know what I mean, another chat discussion on the page, dedicated to people being able to reach out about private readings or tarot lessons? Is that possible? Oh, damn, my chat keeps not moving. Hold on. Sorry, I missed all these messages. Hey, Heba. Hey, Datura. Good to see you. Hey, Elle. Heba, I'm doing great. Elle, any advice on getting over someone that you see often? What context are you seeing them? Ooh, you work with him? Elle, that's a door you can't close, my friend. Whenever someone comes on here and asks about dating a boss or a coworker, I always say that the first thing you need to ask yourself is, how much do you really love your job? Just, I mean, probability-wise, there's a much better chance, generally, of the relationship ending and it getting weird at work, rather than that being the person you settle down with. But, Elle, you might just kind of have to lay in this bed, hon. I don't know what to tell you. Elle. Elle, I don't mind being a little bit blunt with you because we're friends now, and I've known you for at least for what, like a month, so you know that I mean well. You know we all love you here. What the hell did you expect to happen? You know, guys, when we break up with somebody, just because we wait like 6 months and get back together, that doesn't mean the person's changed at all. You know what I mean? How often does it ever, guys, how often does it really work out between two people? If you break up for like a somewhat serious reason, where they come back together. Well, Elle, all I can tell you is clearly he's not right for you, which you know now. So what is there really to... What is there to be sad about, you know? You might just be, if you're saying that you have a hard time getting over him, do you think you're just holding on to like an idea of him that isn't real? Okay, Elle. Having loves for someone and loving somebody, like where you want to spend the rest of your life with them, are two different things. Why didn't it work out? Elle, I'm gonna force you to work through this right now, since we're not getting any prominent tarot questions. I want you to tell us all why it didn't work out. And I know that's a broad question, truly, if you can. He's your manager, he couldn't get past that. Okay. I don't have any black dogs, just 2 white ones. Great Pyrenees only come in 1 shade, and it's white. Okay, he couldn't get past that. Truthfully, that's really selfish of him to get into a relationship with you, if that was a concern. And it's also kind of reckless of you, Elle, I gotta be honest. You know, to me, if you're gonna date somebody at work, that's the first conversation you need to have. It's okay. Listen, regret is cheap. Regret's fucking cheap, okay? What isn't cheap is feeling like you learned something from the experience for yourself moving forward. And Elle, truthfully, I know this might hurt, but I'm saying this to you to help you exercise, like, these attachments that you have to him. If he really loved you, he wouldn't give a bullshit excuse like his job, okay, as the reason. Because I'll tell you right now, Elle, unless this is like this guy's fucking dream job, I will choose love every time over something like that feels kind of superficial, okay? I mean, it's different for me now because there's not many situations where doing this as a career would somehow make me have to choose between a person and this, but Like in a corporate job? Fuck that. So, I know it's hard. Listen, somebody who really loves you will fight for you and put you first, okay? Somebody who doesn't won't do shit for you. They won't fight for you, okay? What do you do for work, by the way? Yeah. Elle, listen. If you learn something from this, I promise you, somebody who really will commit to you in the right way and give you what you truly want, like a family commitment, it will come. I'm seeing it. Just be patient and just remember, 7 of Pentacles. It's about planting seeds in the right things. It's about investing your time into the right things, and waiting for them to grow. So what I mean by that is, don't invest your time into fucking people who, like this guy, you know? I mean, because maybe you knew deep down this wasn't really gonna go anywhere. So, all you can do is give yourself time to heal and try to look at things objectively, Elle. You know, I think sometimes after a breakup, we do this stupid fucking thing where so I'm just reading what you wrote. Okay. Well, I'm not telling you to jump into a relationship right now. I think you actually shouldn't. If you have feelings for him still, that would be wrong of you. But, you know, I think something that we all do sometimes when we end a relationship, even a really fucking bad one, that wasn't that great, we do this thing where, like, our mind, we put this, like, highlight reel together of all, like, the best moments in the relationship, even bad ones, and we, like, start idealizing who we wanted them to be for us. And I make a really bad joke about the highlight reel thing. Guys, even the shittiest movies look pretty good when we watch a 3-minute movie trailer for them, you know? So try to look at things objectively. And I know it hurts, but you know what? When you take some time, thanks, Yona. When you take some time and you meet a new person, you won't even think about this guy. That's just, you know? And what I'm not doing, everybody, I am not telling you guys that there's always someone better out there for you. Because that's another fucking lie we tell ourselves. We meet somebody fucking amazing, that's great, and we either don't appreciate them, we don't take it seriously, or we think that they're like replaceable. Guys, use your own discernment about someone's real value, because I mean, I think we all know. Guys, if it was so easy to meet somebody who was truly honest, had good intentions, was authentic, whose actions actually fucking matched their words, and who truly showed up in a way like where they want to take care of you and don't want anything back. If those people were easy to find, we would all be in happy relationships. But those people are not easy to find. So when you find somebody truly special, don't fuck it up and hold on to them. And remember that every day, because we tend to stop appreciating things in our life that are good once we get used to them. And I can tell you guys, I mean, you know, I'm no peach. I'm 37. I've had maybe 4 or 5 girlfriends over my life. I've dated a ton of women. I've had a lot of, like, you know, whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. It is not easy to find somebody special. So, and I can tell you right now, Elle, that guy is not special. All right. So, after you stop playing the highlight reel in your head, you take some time for yourself. And you know what? If you don't love your job, get a new job. We turn boys into men around here. That was funny. You said you want a real man that chooses you every day. It's the right approach. Good, Heba. Well, you know what? Hold on to that sentiment. And when a handsome guy shows up who doesn't, and he shows you that, you have high enough character to know that he's not for you. Because often we say we want things, and then somebody who's just like attractive shows up, and we abandon our values about how we want to be treated. So don't fall victim to that. I think we all have to at least once or twice, but guys, I'm gonna get a coffee. Everybody hang tight for a second. I'm gonna get coffee. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Oh, guys, if anyone's interested in a private reading, I have some time this week. I do, or I offer half-hour private readings for $40, and hour readings for $75 if anybody's interested. What's my favorite song? That's impossible. It's impossible. I seem to like country music. That's almost more offensive than when that woman tried to say I looked like a sociopath. I do not like country music. Can I grow a beard, Yona? I can, Yona. I'm a 37-year-old Italian man. I could have a full beard for you in about 10 days. I could grow a huge beard if you needed me to. Was that just, are you asking if I can? Like physically? Like if I have the ability to? Or are you requesting that I do? I don't know if you guys see, I cut myself shaving. What's my pet's name? So I can braid it and put a cute bow on it. Okay. I'll take that under consideration. Of course I know, Kizzy. Yeah, I've been to Italy a couple times. They're from southern Italy. It's funny, guys. Italian people are so tiny. I went to go visit my family, my distant family in Italy, with my dad. So we went to the town that my grandma was from, this tiny little town in Italy. I was like the tallest person in the village, and I was 12 years old. It's like a true story. I was 12. I was like the tallest person there. Okay. You're asking what my age is? I'm 37. $37 old. It's so fun being here, Heba. She is. Amanda, did you fix your steering wheel? I'm not sure if Amanda's still here. '30s are the best. Oh, you haven't had the patience. Well, if it worked before, okay. Haley, let's pull a card for you. Since you're new here. Hey guys, I have a question for you all. I mean, there's not too many people in the chat. What do you guys think about me starting a second show without tarot? Just about people who might need help with relationships or life or work. What do you guys think about that? What age was I when I felt like I was at my best? 37. Yeah, I should do it? Okay. You know, the only thing with YouTube, I don't know if you guys know this, what makes it a little difficult, if I start a new channel, you have to have a minimum of 500 watch hours on your channel to start live streaming. Like, you can't just create a username and start streaming. So I'm gonna have to workshop it a little bit because I don't know what kind of fucking content I'm supposed to put out for 500 hours. It does take a long time, Maria. Hi. You think I should keep it all on one channel? Well, that's what I kind of am doing now, as you guys know, so. Hey, Jessica, great to meet you. Thank you. I mean, as many of you guys know, I don't even feel like we need tarot 70% of the time, you know? For the questions that people come here with, I think most things in life we can intuitively and like objectively figure out on our own without using divination. So, what's up, Austin? All right. Haley, thanks for letting me pull cards for you. I'm honored. I don't mind Tuneshi. Tuneshi? Is that your name? I mean, my show is called Ask Me Anything, so. What's your name, by the way, and where are you chatting with us from? I love answering questions. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Walter. Okay, Kaylee. My hobbies, that's kind of a boring question. I mean, I love to, truthfully, Tuneshi, I'm a single father of a 12-year-old daughter, full-time. So it takes a lot of work to be able to have time for hobbies, but I love being outside. I love hiking and being in nature. I love traveling and exploring. I used to play a lot of guitar. I don't really play anymore. I would consider tarot, I guess, a hobby. I mean, I look at it as my job, my path, you know, my career, whatever you want to call it. But it's also something I really love doing. So, which I feel very fortunate. I mean, I would feel a lot more fortunate when I can comfortably pay my mortgage doing this YouTube show, but still. You said you're kind of against this, but very intrigued, so you watch your show all the time. You do watch my show all the time, Austin. It's great to have you. The world keeps fucking you. Hey, Amy. I used to surf a lot, Tuneshi. When I was a little bit less risk averse. Austin, what's going on with you? I don't know where Haley went, but maybe we'll pull a card for Austin since it seems like he's going through it. Austin, what's going on, dude? Oh, Haley, hang tight. I'm gonna, if you don't mind, because I'm gonna do a superpower and secret strength reading for you, but Austin, what's going on, man? Hey, Chaos. I don't know what a zomatic sign is. I'm not sure I know about that, Tuneshi. And where do you live, by the way? Oh, Chaos, I've been well. This month was a little turbulent for me. I had like my whole first floor flood, and I had a bunch of pipes burst in my kitchen. It was fucked up beyond recognition. Austin, did you ever consider that I might just be able to offer some perspective without tarot and help you, dude? I'm not gonna, how about this, man? Why don't you just tell me what's going on, and I won't even use tarot, because as I was just telling everybody, frequently, I don't think we need it. Sometimes we just need a different perspective. So, what's going on? And there's no such thing as a bad card in tarot, Austin, okay? It's funny you said that. I think I sent it to Amanda. I read this thing on Instagram that there's actually like scientific data to suggest that traveling helps to create more significant change in people's lives than like years of therapy does. Which I kind of was not surprised by. It kind of like strips you of like your identity that you attach to when you're home, like as a parent, like an employee, a husband, a wife. It does a lot of different things to you. It's actually really interesting. All right, Austin. I'm trying to pull information out of you that it feels like you don't want to give me. That's totally cool, dude. I'm here if you want to talk about it, though, okay? So. Hey, Jan, good to see you from Norway. You went to New Jersey once? I don't think anybody's had a positive, life-changing experience from traveling to New Jersey. Okay. All right. Haley, if you're still here, let's see what's going on. Haley, let's see what your secret powers and hidden strengths are. How do I manage my time as a father? As best I can. It's not easy. It's a lot, you know? It's a lot. It doesn't stress me out at all. You know, when I left my old career in like the corporate world, to start this, to do this, like about a year ago, that was really difficult for me mentally, for sure, because, you know, I have to be responsible for like a tiny human being, and I was taking a big risk, you know, leaving like a lot of money on the table in my old life to pursue something that I felt like called to do, you know. So it hasn't been, you know, it's not easy. I mean, I say to you guys all the time, I would be shocked if there were serious like struggles, you know, or things that you had to work through or overcome in the process of doing something that's important to you. So, your brother's always playing this song. It's a good song. Okay, Haley, let's see what's going on. Haley, are you still here? Okay. All right, Haley, take a deep breath. Okay. What's going on? Tell me about Haley. All right, Haley, let me unpack this. Austin, you can always email me, man, if you need somebody to talk to. Do you have fire placements, Haley? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements. Very independent, very fiery. I feel like you're a good storyteller. People see you as somebody who's extremely dependable, and you're somebody that understands how to achieve things, either being independent or at times working together with other people. I think you do really well with trusting, as far as like just kind of allowing things to unfold a little bit with opportunities in your life. I actually think you do really well, and some of these you may not even really be aware of are strengths. I think you do really well kind of trusting in things that feel right that you don't see. I don't know if this is a strength or not, but you have a lot of people from your childhood that think about you. You also have, I feel like you kind of bring like a nostalgia. Now, I don't know, you have like kind of like a young spirit a little bit, like you go into things like really well intentioned and innocently, even after having to deal with like regret and disappointment. I'm not saying you're perfect, but I do feel as though you do try and keep yourself, I think, somewhat balanced. Like, even if you have something that's really shitty that happens to you, I do think that after you're done processing it, you try and recognize that there's something good that can come out of it, which is really great. There's a lot of energy of trust in the unseen. Sometimes I feel like you feel like these weird kind of like intuitive pulls towards things. You definitely seem very goal-oriented. I think sometimes when you make up your mind, I don't know if this is a superpower or hidden strength, it's just an observation. I think sometimes you have an extremely difficult time changing your mind about things once you decide, like, make a decision about it for yourself. What's the biggest blockage? Is this... Haley, how old are you? Did something fucked up happen? I'm sorry if this is wrong or too close to home. Did something fucked up happen in the past with like you're 15? You're way too young to be here. You shouldn't have told me that. Are you really 15? This feels irresponsible that I'm, okay. Hey, if something happened with your parents, don't worry about it. I'm gonna end it there now that I know that you're 15. I shouldn't be doing divination for a 15-year-old. If something happened with your parents, if they got a divorce or something, or if they feel like they're not getting along well, don't worry about it. I shouldn't be pulling cards for a 15-year-old. But I feel like if something's happening with your parents, it has nothing to do with you. If they're going through trouble, or if they're not getting along. Alright, I'll let the hotel know you guys approve of the music here. Guys, please donate to the show and show your support. That means a lot to me. And you guys quite literally keep my show going with your donations. Hey, Kyle. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. And then we'll keep going. I'm gonna go stretch. Okay. But you guys can hang out with me while I roll a cigarette, so. Thank you, Kizzy, you're the best. Kizzy, you're so sweet, thank you. I have nice hair. You'll card my phone. Yona, thank you. Thanks, Cool Fawn, appreciate that. Okay. I have such nice hair, thank you. Well, I'm definitely never gonna go bald, that's for sure. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a quick 5, and I'll see you guys back in a few, and we'll keep taking some more questions from everybody. So. See everybody in a few minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm back, everyone. I'm back. Alright, so let's do some more readings. I'll probably stream for like another 20 minutes. I'm back. Okay. I'm back. What's up, Trips Media? All right. All right. Let's do some readings. This is in my house. I don't live here. I'm at a hotel. I'm at the Wick Hotel. So, she said that was a quick break. That's what she said. Do I see people? Hey, Karmic Angel. Do I see people? Nice to meet you, by the way. Do I see people awakening to their true selves and joining the collective? Such an existentially interesting and broad question. I hope so. You know, I struggle still with how I look at, I think, humanity. You know, I do this show really with, I do this show for free, really with the hope of being able to help people really just be happy. You know, people who have forgotten or like abandoned the idea that they can be happy or have, you know, have more in their life, you know, in any avenue. But truthfully, I think, not to sound like too much of a pessimist, because I would say I have micro optimism with regarding like my own life, and macro pessimism regarding I think our world as a whole. I try not to be too idealistic. But truthfully, Karmic Angel, just broadly, no. I hope that I can make some small imprint in a positive way on some of the people who I am lucky enough to meet on my show. No, don't apologize. I love questions like that. It's an interesting question, but truthfully, Karmic Angel, I don't. I hope that we can change, I guess, how we see ourselves. And I have to be honest, Karmic Angel, I mean, at least half of the tarot shows on YouTube are not helping people achieve that collectively. Truly. You know, hey, Dave. You're welcome, Haley. It's interesting, like, I guess human nature. You know, I don't think people are inherently bad. I will say, the last woman that I dated, she said at some point that she feels like people as a whole, it was her belief that people have good intentions for things. And it was funny, when she said that to me, I thought it was an interesting perspective. I then of course later discovered that must have been her belief absent of herself, because clearly she didn't have good intentions for our relationship. I don't know if people wholeheartedly have good intentions. I think people sadly are conditioned to operate out of their own self-interests, which is really sad, I think, but I think that really if we stop listening to what everybody else thinks and focus on what's best for us and what's going to make us happy, absent of this like need to hold on to I think money. I hope we can all get there, you know, so listen to, yeah, you're right, Chaos. You are right. Yeah, guys, you know, I mean, I used to maybe not be such a great person. Like I was never, like I never tried to hurt people, but I mean, you know, I definitely reflect a lot on like the things I did out of self-interest when I was younger, and like just the number, like the waves it fucking created in other people's lives in like a bad way, like the choices I made. So, you know, when I started this show, I guess I started thinking, like, couldn't the opposite be true? You know, like, what can doing something good for someone do? Like, what kind of waves can that create, you know? Because we can't change other people, but I think if we do things for ourselves in a healthy way, we can help other people grow, so. Yeah. Hey Miriam, hey Nathan. Coffee, yeah. So, I guess what Chaos said, guys, it is the things we say and do every day matter so much, even the smallest things, you know? Like, please don't undervalue how important it is just to, even how we treat people we don't know, you know? I mean, obviously, sometimes, listen, I'm not all good, and I don't think I'm all bad. Sometimes, I do run into people that just, that might need to get knocked out or put on their ass occasionally, but, you know, I mean, guys, think about just any day that you've ever had where you literally wanted to, like, just lose it. Like, you're just having the worst fucking day. And the smallest little thing that somebody did, like a stranger, like what that did for you, you know, in that moment. So, you know, to me, it's those little things we don't even really pay attention to that I think can have such big impacts on the world, you know, just trying to show people some compassion and kindness, especially people who are angry, so. But regardless, I'm still gonna keep doing this. Was I a dancer at Temptations on 3rd Street? Absolutely Datura nights. You said it sucks to have no one? Yeah, it can be lonely, Chaos. You have yourself, though. You have your peace, you know? I'll tell you what, Chaos. There reached a point in my life where I felt more lonely trying to fill it with, like, women that meant nothing to me, you know, just because they had a pretty face. So, You said, hey Seraph, you said never alone, angels are everywhere. Yes, that is true. But angels, you know, can't run their fingers through your hair and spoon you from behind. So I do get it, the loneliness, but I am in New York, Nathan. You got that right, dude. Earth angels could. Earth angels eat Chipotle. That's funny. Oh, you do? You're an Aries? Cool. I think, well, I don't think, Amanda's an Aries too. Well, happy early birthday. It's great to have you. Happy early birthday, Nathan. Hey, United We Stand. I'm not doing a general reading. Your boyfriend is? Yona? That's really funny. So, Yona, you're a Cancer, and he's an Aries. Yona, are we the same sign? We are. You're Cancer as well, right? This is your favorite song, Amy? The song is pretty sexy. Yeah, United We Stand. It's nice to meet you, United We Stand. I'm Stefan. I don't really do general readings too often on my show. I do individual sign readings on my channel for, if you're a member, you can access them, but you know what? Speaking of which, maybe I will. Should I do a collective reading for everybody? I haven't done one in a while. What is the collective? I always check in with everybody. A collective is like the community of people, energy. That's what it means. Like, to me, my collective, it's me channeling just a general conscious energy of all you guys who watch my show. So, you know, like, I mean, actually, what I would say to you guys is, you know, I'm a pretty big believer, more and more every day. You know, anybody who finds my show, who actually comes back and watches it or whatever, I mean, you guys are really just, you guys are all extensions of me at the end of the day. You really are. we all mirror each other regarding experiences, obviously with varying degrees, but, a lot of the things we all go through just at different times in our lives. And I mean, truthfully, even outside of the show, we're really not all so different. I've said that a lot. It's a message that I keep trying to bring to people who haven't heard it, I mean, we think of so many reasons to separate ourselves from other people, like religious beliefs, political ideologies, geographic distances, cultural differences, but, we're really not all so different. We all go through the same fucked up things in life, like loss, pain, like questions of our own identity and meaning, and so, I do this show too, if only to kind of remind us of that. And that's why I hate blocking people. As many of you guys know, I hate blocking people. I have like a skeleton crew of moderators on my show. I always try to be patient, at least give people the opportunities for redemption. And I have very thick skin, so. Okay. All right, everybody close their eyes for a second and take a deep breath. I want everybody to think about one thing that's been on your mind, okay? I want everybody to think about one thing that's been weighing on them, that they need guidance on, okay? Everybody, right now. Everybody close their eyes and ignore that. Sorry, I'm just realizing that the song is playing and I'm trying to get everybody to focus. I think, isn't this song about having sex with somebody in the middle of the workday? Whatever, sorry, I'm distracting. All right, everybody close their eyes. Sorry, I'm really trying to focus my energy. I mean, I already have way too much sexual energy. I'm trying to not let this song affect my collective reading. Okay. All right. Everybody take a deep breath, and hopefully this song will end in a second. Okay. All right, I want everybody to just let go of everything that happened today. When you close your eyes, you breathe in and you release it. I want you to just focus on one thing that's been on your mind. I want everybody to stay focused on that. And let's get a card for the collective. Let's see. All right, everybody, deep breath in. One thing that's on your mind that's weighing on you. And this exercise is not for us to think about exes. Okay. What does the collective need to know to answer their question? What does the collective need to know? Well, we certainly have some Aries here, that's for sure. King of Wands, the Emperor. These are Aries. These are heavy Aries placements. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is the major arcana for Aries. King of Wands. Funny enough, this is actually the card that I identify with the most as far as male court cards. This card. This is okay, guys. For whoever needs to hear this, this is about truly figuring out and knowing what's meant for you. And being completely in energetic alignment with what you really want. The King of Wands is such an interesting energy. He's mastered the energetic realm. It's somebody who breathes life into things he wants. He goes after things he wants. Funny enough, I guess we can credit the song, and it's probably because it's me pulling the cards. So much sexual energy with the King of Wands. A very attractive person. This is somebody who is always energetically aligned. What he's doing has to be in alignment with like his life purpose, like something greater than him. Like his intentions, his actions are always in line with one another. Somebody who's confident, creative. This is about knowing deep down what you actually want for yourself and really taking the inspired action to go after it. This is also a really good omen for any Aries energies with the Emperor coming out. It's always a good time when you show up as your major arcana. The Emperor lives by his own value system, often a little bit different than what other people's are, but it's not bad or wrong. It's just he lives by his own values and he honors them. It's somebody who's like a leader. Even if you don't feel like a leader or you feel underlooked, I'm telling you that this came out. You have a lot more power than I think sometimes you even realize. It's about somebody who's decisive, who really goes after things. This is energy of doing. What do you mean you have a gut feeling? What? What's your butt feeling, Amanda? This could also be second story. Do you see the way the cards are? Could be an Emperor energy, an Aries energy watching a King of Wands. So much fire energy, guys. Guys, fire is about action, movement, like passion, intensity. It's beautiful. I really love the fire energy. Cups and wands are definitely my favorite suits. Another message for everybody, because the King of Wands, excuse me, the Emperor is like, and can be kind of controlling. I don't use reversals, I just pick up on energy. It's just a message to listen. Energy moves, we feel it, we know what's right for us. If we try and control things, or how things go, like out of fear, or like I need to be in control, like somebody who needs to feel like they're in control of situations, good or bad, this is telling us that's not the right approach to know when to be decisive. And when you feel something intuitively that feels right, go after it. Go after it, okay? Sometimes we try and control outcomes, or we think that like holding back is gonna get us a certain outcome. Sometimes the control is like through fear. So try to release control while being decisive over what you want. I also want to say that the Emperor, this is somebody, again, who's kind of like the Emperor's punk as fuck, okay? He's definitely kind of punk rock. He's like the opposite of the Hierophant. He does what he wants, based on his own moral values. He doesn't care what other people think, okay? So when you're taking action and when you want to go after something that feels right and that you know is in alignment with your values, an idea, a person, anything, guys, do not let other fucking people influence how you feel, okay? Everybody always wants to have their own fucking opinion about what other people are doing. That's actually one of my biggest fucking pet peeves ever. There's not a lot of things that bother me. It's the one thing that I can't stand. People who give unsolicited advice on shit that they have no business giving advice about. People can only give you advice through their own lens. Even people you think are friends, but this is about not giving a fuck what other people think and going after things that feel inspired, like the passion, like things that light you up inside. It's fucking awesome. It really is. I can fuck with this song, by the way. Guys, how much, this is Hall & Oates. How much cocaine do you think it takes to write a song like this? The mysteries of life. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Oh, guys, this is heavy. This is fucking heavy. I don't know what you guys were thinking about. This Emperor, I got the Magician and the High Priestess. You're attracting something or someone that you know is fucking meant for you. I will tell you guys, I'm gonna say that these two are a match. This is crazy. Okay, fire, heavy fire energy, heavy water energy. If somebody has water placements, you know, the Emperor is looked at in the tarot as major arcana, excuse me, as the divine masculine energy. Everybody thinks the Empress is divine feminine energy, which she is. So is the High Priestess. The only other divine feminine energy in the deck is the High Priestess. These two are a match. This is like a match. And we got the Magician, which is about manifesting, like creating action. High Priestess, this is somebody who's weirdly, I mean, super fucking tapped in, intuitive as fuck. Somebody also with a really high value system. The High Priestess has a really high value system. You know, I will tell you, because I've heard other readers say this, I know people will sometimes claim to read energy. This card is not about keeping secrets, guys, all right? Ever. It's not about keeping secrets. Maybe in reverse, but upright, the High Priestess, it's about like deep intuitive knowledge and a knowing about what's gonna happen. It's also somebody who's just really tapped in spiritually, intuitively. This is fucking nuts. This became about people. Okay, wow. How did that even happen? I just said I don't have reversals, and I got this. 5 of Cups reversed. If anyone's been sad, or like feeling some level of like loss over some of the things they've had to go through this year, whatever's about to happen is gonna bring in so much peace and happiness. One more. What's the advice? Judgment. Guys, we're getting like all major arcana. The Hanged Man, Justice, Libra energy, Scorpio energy. This is the universe stepping in. This is such heavy karma energy. Letting go of the past, things that are clearly not for you. It's the universe is bringing something in to balance the scales in your favor. Like, it's almost like something you've earned through a lot of difficult times. This is crazy. This is insane. Clearly you guys are manifesting something or someone. Alright, let's call it there. I just got another major Wheel of Fortune. Whatever's happening, whether this is a connection, something you intuitively feel like you need to go after, dude, this is fated. This is fated. This is something like destined. It's like bigger than you, you know? Crazy. And guys, I don't use that word lightly, fated. You know, I try to be, I don't try to be. I'm always very consistent with how I feel, especially about more abstract things like fate, like determinism, things like that. You know, I have a weird view of it, you know? I mean, we have free will, always. And it's why I always say, trying to find out what people are gonna do, other people, like especially shitty people like exes, through tarot is not always helpful or reliable. Because we have free will to make our own choices, but as far as fated things go, I do believe that in life there are like deterministic moments that are meant to happen within our life, out of our control. And through our free will and the choices that we choose to make in those moments, those fated moments, determine what timeline we're gonna go on, our best or our worst, or some shitty one in between. Oh, thank you so much, Carrie. Speaking of the High Priestess, guys, please check out my friend Chaos Before Cosmos's show. She's a great reader. Damn, this is crazy, guys. I mean, to get the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, Justice, something big is about to happen. Should you let it and go after it? So, that was heavy. All right, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. That's what she said. Okay. Guys, I offer private readings if anybody's interested. I try to be pretty reasonable too. I offer 30-minute private readings off air for $40 and 60-hour readings for $75. If anybody's interested, you can just email me or connect with me on Instagram. My contact is it's in every video description on my page and on my channel page. So, yeah, we can get a lot done in a half hour. It wouldn't let you join? What do you mean? Thanks, Karmic Angel. You're very welcome. You will see me later. Do you mean join my membership program, Kizzy? There should be a link. If you go to my channel page on YouTube, there should be a place you can join the White Dog Army if you want to be a member. So, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, you are. It worked. Look, you're green. Welcome to the army. It's great to have you. Oh, Shuri Kitten, never through email. That's so impersonal. Yeah, we FaceTime for my private readings. They're always FaceTime if that's what you want. Or over the phone, but yeah, I would just, we would FaceTime or do Zoom, so. Yeah, Shuri, please feel free to email me. I'd be happy. It is great to meet you. I think you're new. I'm Stefan. I'd be happy to make time for you. Just send me an email if you want to set something up this week. My email's in every video description on my page, so. And guys, join our Discord. Amanda was nice enough to post a link at the bottom. How do you find out your birth chart? You just need your time of birth, the place you were born, and obviously your birth date. Yeah, sure. No problem, Shuri. Kitten, I'd be happy to help. We can get a lot done in a private reading, so. Yeah, just please email me. It's the whitedogtarot@gmail.com, but my contact is in my video description, so. Hey, Nadine. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it for the night. I'll see everybody tomorrow. And, yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world. So, okay.